All right, guys.
How'd you feel about the energy today, Coach?
It was great. The last 2 days have been really good. We've kept the fields, nice and tight for the guys. Early on, to kind of build to practice, but it's been excellent.
Vance, these practices have maybe been shorter than we expected.
Yeah.
In your point of view, is that something you're doing on purpose to keep the players fresh, knowing that it's still early?
Absolutely, we're going to build on this thing. The first day was red zone. It was more first, second down the day, but just thinking about injury, hamstrings, growing injuries early on in camp. So, having a chance to build on this thing is the best way to go. We're going to have more team periods probably next week when the pads go on, but it's by purpose.
The pads aren't on yet, but from the one-on-one especially, seeing more from the O-lineman and D-lineman, what are you getting out of that so far?
Well, the O-line right now, I've been impressed with. It's a physical group. Even without pads, their pad level is really low. They're fighting. They're pushing the pile. So I'm impressed with those guys. Up front D-line, Pecco's been really stout as a nose. Gotts he's been good the last couple of days. Kerr's done some great things, and Von's been tremendous.
Is it possible Von's better?
I hope so, but he's amazing. He's a powerful guy, not just as a pass rusher, but as a run defender. Von's pretty good.
What's the most important thing you're looking for since they don't have the pads on in terms of the two lines of scrimmage?
Right. Right now, guys, it's an assignment check. It's guys playing fast. It's technique, execution. That's important right now. Our first day of shells is tomorrow with shoulder pads, so it should ramp up as far as being physical. And our first day of pads is Sunday, and that's when it starts.
Coach, you signed Stephen Ridley yesterday.
Yeah.
What do you expect from him? Where does he fit in?
Well, he's a veteran back, and losing Book for the entire training camp, we needed one more runner. He was perfect. He's a veteran back that's had success in this league. 4 years ago, he rushed for 1,200 yards and 12 touchdowns. So his workout was great. He's in shape. He's explosive. He can catch the football. So he fits what we want in our backs. Yeah, absolutely. It's a competition. We want to find the best back for our football team. And that being said, we want to find 2 or 3 guys who can help us, with the halfback position.
Coach, are you slowly putting your stamp on this team, and is it just something that's going to happen gradually? And
Absolutely.
Do you have a stamp?
Do I have a stamp right now?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Ask me in about a couple months. Once the games start. But I think the guys are buying into playing hard. Effort. Being engaged every moment on the football field. They're buying it. So if that's my stamp, yeah, absolutely.
Vance, that third wide receiver spot is open. Is it too early for one of those guys to separate themselves, and what have you seen from the guys who are
It's way too early. Obviously, Benny's the first guy now in the slot as our third. Isaiah, he's shown some quickness in the slot also. Henderson's been there also. So it's way too early, guys. That spot's going to play itself out, obviously, in games and as camp goes along.
How's the intensity been with the team so far?
It's been great. It's been really good. Even among the veteran players like DT and Chris today. I love that because if those guys can work, everyone else is going to follow. And when you have your best working, against each other every day like that, they're going to get better. We have to improve everyone. DT, Chris, Talib, Von. We have to all improve. As coaches, we're all improving every day.
Coach, the way you're mixing up the reps with Bowles and Sombrero.
Sure. Yeah.
They know they're competing for the starting job, don't they?
Sure.
It's not a secret to anybody.
They do. Obviously we drafted Bowles, but he's got to earn a spot. And Ty's had a hell of a spring. He's earned the right to compete for the job. So it's been fun to watch both of those guys compete. Even Stevenson, he's in that mix. He's playing more right, but the best 2 guys are going to play. And we're looking to have 4 guys, who can play tackle for us, because in our division, every team's got 2 edge rushers, and they play left and right. So we have to have 2 tackles who can play.
What did you like about what Paxton showed out there today?
Paxton's Paxton. He's playing ball. He's improving every day. Both guys improving every day. The offense, I love it because we're in attack mode all the time. And That's what I want. That's my vision for the offense. It's to attack defenses all the time and to score points. If we can do that, guys, that's going to make a difference.
What'd you think of Paxton's big 40-yard touchdown run?
It's Paxton. He can run, so I wasn't surprised to see that. I mean, he made a bunch of those in the spring, but obviously, for a young quarterback like Paxton, early on, if he's playing, when things break down, he does have legs to make things better. And as a defensive coordinator, you hate that part because you can't account for that guy. You want to play man-to-man. No one's accounted for him. So if things break down for him early on, he can take off and make big plays with his legs.
You mentioned the attack mode of the offense. Does that feed into the defense as well? I mean, they're already in attack mode.
That's not going to stop. That's what Wade bought here 3 years ago, and Joe's going to continue that. We have great rushers, we have great DBs, so why not rush and cover? And that's who we are on defense.
Should they feed into each other like that? When they see the offense attacking?
Absolutely. If you have an offense that's scoring points and attacking the opposing defense, absolutely. It leads to playing less snaps. It leads to scoring more points, so you can be freer on defense. So, of course, man, it goes hand in hand. We want points scored.
Creating a short field for the quarterback as the campus first team. How critical is that in evaluation for a team that obviously struggled in the red zone area?
Well, that's important also, but Troy, it was more about saving legs, than being in the red zone. But obviously, red zone is critical. And for the offense, if it's outside of the 25 guys, it's not red zone. It's just keeping the field nice and short for the guys. But it was more purpose for injury.
6'7" guy slide okay?
I'm sorry?
6'7" guy slide okay?
What do you mean?
Paxton?
I'm sorry, say again.
6'7", you want him to
Oh
slide?
God, yeah, absolutely. You want those guys to take care of themselves. So as they scramble, run out of bounds, slide, lift for the next play. Absolutely.
Tight end position.
Yes.
What have you seen from that position so far?
Improvement. Virgil is Virgil. Virgil is steady. He's a blocker. He's a pass catcher. He's been steady for years around here, so that hadn't changed. Hireman's had a hell of a spring, and he's had two pretty good days. He's a big body guy, so that's got deceptive speed and good hands and long arms. So if he comes on, that's going to help us. Obviously, with Derby being more of a pass catcher, a movement guy. So we've got three different guys, which helps your offense. You understand that?
Okay. Last one.
I'm sorry? It's happening right now, guys, so I'll know more tomorrow for you guys, but it's going on as we speak.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
All right, guys. Thank you, guys.